After a string of violent attacks involving machetes, we found out just how easy it is to walk out of a store in Winnipeg with one of these deadly weapons in hand. And it didn't take much. This one only cost $22.39. Criminal defense lawyer Scott Wilson says owning a machete in Winnipeg is technically legal, but there are contextual factors to take into consideration.
I could go and get a machete without anyone asking any questions, and then I could take it in the brush, and it's a tool, right? And so there's a layer of factors that they take a look at in terms of when is a tool converted into a weapon.
For example, Wilson says carrying a machete for self-defense purposes is technically illegal because there's the intent of using it against someone. Problem is, proving someone's intent can be difficult.
And so what I would say is that the police might stop you, because then at that point they might have, depending on the circumstances, reasonable and probable grounds to think that you are using it as a weapon. So it might get through that first stage for them to place you under arrest.
Just last month, there were 2 reported incidents involving machete attacks. One inside a Winnipeg transit bus where an 18-year-old man was charged with possession and assault of a weapon, and another involving this man.
Because he had an open beer in one hand, the machete in the other.
On December 29th, Richie says after confronting a group of people who allegedly stole his Christmas lights, one of the members of the group struck him at the back of his neck with the machete.
When I finally started getting back to the house, I couldn't even walk straight. I was stumbling a lot. And I had a lot of severe pain in my chest. And so I immediately got on my phone and called 911 to get some help for myself.
Last summer, Manitoba Justice Minister Kelvin Gertson sent a letter to the federal government asking them to make it harder for people to get bail if they were accused of using a knife as a weapon. But Wilson says that might not be the right solution to this problem.
The people that might be carrying around machetes to use as a weapon might not be thinking about bail purposes or anything like that.
And as Richie takes a look back at that violent encounter that left him shaken up, he's cautioning others to call the police and not take matters into their own hands.
The way I look at it is don't do what I did.
In Winnipeg, Swidda Rassy, City News.